I think the dynamic between Muriel and Julius is so incredible and a dynamic I've not really seen on screen. He sparks this journey of self-discovery that I wonder if she'd have gone down if it hadn't been for meeting him. He's got this kind of wild, fearless edge to him, and I think they both for each other bring out parts of themselves they didn't know existed. I think for her it's this sort of his freedom of expression, his exploration of his sexuality, and also his risk-taking, his gambling. I think it opens up the world for Muriel, who I think sees in him something that she knows she wants to explore in herself. I loved working with Jacob. The first scene we shot together was our first scene in the movie, and it's him kind of sprawled on this truck and Muriel's smoking outside, and she spots him there and it's snowing, and it's this kind of like perfect way to introduce his character, because he's somebody who's just like, I'm topless in the snow. You know, I'd had an idea of him on the page, but when I saw it in person and his kind of intonations, his body language, even the way he holds his cigarette was so really well explored and discovered and curated by him. And it was just one of those moments where you were sort of sat across somebody and gone like, wow, they're one of the greats, and I love seeing what they're doing here. I think Muriel's relationship to Lee is beautiful. I think Lee is like desperately in love with Muriel, and he's a kind of steady presence in her life, and he is kind of depicts the ideal nuclear family that he so wants to kind of create with her. But I think sadly he's just not enough. Muriel wants a really full life. She wants to take risks and to explore and to be her most authentic, beautiful self. And so, yeah, I think it's a sad but beautiful love. Will is heartbreak. He's such an incredible actor, and he's such a lovely person, and I think all his joy and warmth and sunshine really comes through in Lee. It felt like a lot of Will was in that performance, because he is just somebody who's so abundantly joyful and good. I think the dynamic between Sandra and Muriel is probably like my favorite. I think Muriel's understanding of Sandra is she is just this person who is so comfortable in who they are and is so kind of bedded into their life. And I think Muriel, at the beginning of her journey of discovery, meeting her feels so like kismet and fateful. And I think just seeing a world where she can live her most authentic self in a happy and joyful, expansive way is so exciting to her. But I think she also at times disregards Sandra's feelings, and I think, you know, there's some beautiful moments where I think Muriel doesn't realise the hurt that she's causing because Sandra's falling for her, and Muriel's sort of not maybe ready to settle. I think she's in this place of like, who am I? I want to continue finding that out. So yeah, it's a beautifully rendered relationship, and I loved working with Sasha. She's incredible.